up, I always had a difficult time understanding what specific culture I fit into the most and where I was truly from. I hated when people would ask me, "What are you?" or "Where are you from?" Where am I from? Well, I'm from Oklahoma. And people would always ask, "No, no, no, where are you really from?" when they meant to ask where my family immigrated from. Well, my dad is Salvadoran and my mom is Guatemalan. I was born in California but raised in Oki. And then some people would sometimes say, "So, you're not really American?" Well, yes, I am. And then I'd have, "So you forget where your roots are from?" And of course not. And I always had the question asked growing up, "So are you American or Hispanic? Are you more Guatemalan or more Salvadoran?" Well, I'm a lot. The growing up Guatemalan meant you celebrate Semana Santa, which is the holy week leading up to Easter, with processions through the streets on rugs made of dyed sawdust. Growing up Salvadoran meant you celebrated Semana Santa with your grandma yelling at you that you do not shout and you do not spit during the week. Growing up American meant that aside from the traditions during Holy Week, I also got to celebrate Easter by looking for Easter eggs. Now, growing up American meant that every 4th of July we set off fireworks and had a barbecue just like everyone else in the neighborhood because we were honored to celebrate having freedom. Growing up Salvadoran and Guatemalan meant that we also celebrated Central American Independence Day on September 15th with another barbecue because we were glad our nations were liberated. Growing up American meant that I got to go trick-or-treating on Halloween. Growing up Salvadoran and Guatemalan meant that I celebrated and honored the dead on November 2nd during All Souls Day by remembering them and honoring them. Growing up Salvadoran and Guatemalan meant that Christmas began on the 24th and Christmas gifts were not open until 12 a.m. on the 25th. Growing up American meant that I grew up listening to Christmas carols and stories about Jack Frost and Rudolph and Santa. But growing up Latina meant that I also received gifts from the 3 wise men and not Santa. Growing up Latina meant that I got to celebrate Fin de Año with eating 12 grapes and knowing not to risk poisoning my fate for the coming year by skipping the grapes, which was 1 for each stroke of midnight. Growing up American meant that I always looked forward to that New Year's kiss. I'm not one single culture. I am not just one nationality. I don't feel left out anymore because I know I am all American, Guatemalan, Salvadoran, which means I get to enjoy that pumpkin spice latte during the fall just as much as I enjoy having a horchata during the summer.